Hello, so this video is going to have a look at the bomber and using it to unlock the SUAV. So to unlock the SUAV you need the safe raiding achievement, which requires one bomber kill. It's really easy to do, it's just a bit of a struggle to get into the bomber at the moment. So there's the bomber in the sky, and this is one of the points where you can activate the bomber. So these points are all on D or around D on the China Rising maps, and when it's available you will see a little white icon on the door. So most of the time they're being used. This is the only one that's not really on the D point, it's in the valley in between the mountain close to D. And this is the final one. So there's usually people queuing to use them, but what you need to wait for is a little white icon and just press E and you'll go in, or as most people are doing, stand at the door and constantly press E. So that will give you the bomber. This fires JDAMs the same as the fighter bomber does, but there's quite a delay before they land. This is by far the easiest map to use it on because the bomber's quite high and the area's flat, so you can see all the targets. I ignored infantry and just went for tanks. So just pick out tanks that are stationary and fire JDAMs at them, and what you will get is a kill. That unlocks the safe raiding achievement. So completing the achievement then gives you the SUAV. So that's pretty easy. So the SUAV is a recon gadget. You simply select a gadget slot and it'll be on the bottom of your list. You just pop it in and there it is. So one of the things you'll instantly think about is, can I C4 the SUAV? And the answer to that one is no. It launches from your hand, so you can't put C4 on it. It's pretty easy to fly because it's slow moving, although the Y-axis controls are inverted, so what you think would be up is down and vice versa. So if you're not used to flying, it's a bit awkward at first. The laser designator is always on, so you literally just have to point towards a vehicle and it will designate it, and you get points for doing that and points for when the vehicle's damaged. And it's quite easy to keep a lock, although because you're moving you do only have a limited time to lock onto things. And it will lock onto empty vehicles and to stationary weapons as well, which can mean it will lock onto that rather than what you actually want. But it's quite easy to use. So on the right hand side you'll see there's a box with the two blocks in, and one of them's about to vanish because that's the battery running out. It has a limited lifespan, so you can't keep it in the air all the time. But what you can do is find a convenient ammo crate, because this thing reloads really quickly, and I think that's going to get nerfed because you can just lie there and constantly spam these things at the moment. So you can just press Q to spot people and vehicles, although it does seem to have a motion sensor on it as well. Now it does have the same amount of bound limits as soldiers, not as air vehicles, and as you can see it will quite happily roadkill people, which is why I think it's going to get nerfed, because just laying here means I can just keep throwing these things out. It does no damage when it hits vehicles though, so there's no point trying that. But yeah, you can literally just lie next to an ammo bag and throw these things out all the time, which is quite fun. It'll go through the branches of trees, won't go through tree trunks obviously, and it doesn't have to die to do a roadkill. You can just clip them when you get good at it, but it is vulnerable to AA, so you are going to get shot down. So that's it, that's the bomber and the SUAV. Thanks for watching.